Hi, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues. Please subscribe to our channel. When you have a custody case, many times it's important because of the relationship between the parents to get an emergency order of temporary custody. What does that mean? Well, you see, when you start a custody case, the court will ultimately be asked to give final orders regarding who gets the custody. But that could take the court many, many months as it cycles through all the things that it has to do by statute in order to make custody determinations. But that doesn't mean that they can't initiate temporary orders. Temporary orders can be had by approaching the court either on an emergency basis or not to say, look, while you're figuring it out, this kid has been living with me, I want the temporary custody. And your lawyer can do that by filing a request for either ex parte interim relief or regular interim relief to try and get the court to do something temporarily. Now, I have to tell you about one thing. Everybody throws around the term emergency order, ex parte order. They throw that around like it's something that's easy to get. I have to tell you, it's easy to request. It's not easy to get. You have to understand that the court operates under a different definition of the word emergency than me and you might have. You might have the definition that if the child isn't returned on time, that's potentially an emergency situation. I need immediate relief from the court. But the court doesn't see it that way. The court is going to look at something as an emergency if there's an immediate threat to the physical harm of the child. If you can prove that that's going on, the court might be inclined to give you emergency relief. But if the court gets the sense that your definition of emergency has to do with the other side not complying, or you're not getting along with your ex or something like that, the court's not likely to determine that that's an emergency. Even if your ex kept your child longer than he or she was supposed to, unless you can tell the court that because of that the physical safety of the child is at risk, the court might say you have the right to relief. Go on our standard docket. The emergency docket is not for that. So you have to understand that the court, like I said, works with a different set of definitions. If you have any questions about that, of course, reach out. We'll be glad to help you out.